And we're live. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially running this week's Vault of Knowledge. Welcome, hello, and welcome. Howdy, hey, hi, how's it going? You are watching us either on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and you are tuning in for our weekly Vault of Knowledge trivia game. As always, completely free to play, does not cost a thing other than your attention and a little bit of your time, but hopefully it's worth it because we like to have a good time here. If you have not played before, tonight is a great night to start. It is one of our rare nights that actually has a prize. I know, surprising. I know what you're thinking, Caleb. We just had the theme night last week, and there was a prize for that. I know. We are just keeping the prizes rolling, keeping the theme nights coming, mainly because we were told to. No, we were asked, we were reached out to by some representatives for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Maybe you've heard of it. And they'd like some help promoting the new film, the new Black Widow movie, which I believe releases tomorrow. So that means that tonight's game is a 100% Black Widow theme. It is going to be questions spanning the past several decades of Black Widow lore in comics, in the movies, and others. Actually, I don't think any others. Rob is here. Hello, Rob, which I assume means we've got Bonnie and Squirrel the cat as well. We are all sending our love to them. Rob, it was great seeing you in the shop today. Who else do we have in here? We've got Rob, we've got Sophie the Strange, and we've got RBG Loser, and Carly, and Young Fire, and Allison. Hello, my amazing, talented, super cool wife, Allison. Everyone say hi, Allison. Hello, Carly. Hello, Hunter. Welcome, welcome. We've got Aaron X-Ray joining us, as well as Boss Art Silva. Hello, Allison. I have virtually no Black Widow knowledge, but here to support. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate that. Good news is the first portion of the night is going to be multiple choice, which means even if you have never even heard of Black Widow, you've still got a 25% chance on each one of those questions, and that's not nothing. Let's see. We've got folks joining us over on Facebook and YouTube. Yes, McMog, another theme night in a row. Thank you for joining us. Thematic team name on such short notice. I got you, McMog. You are the empty nesters? Spider's nest? Spider? No, you're the web heads for Black Widow. You're right. I got nothing. All right, guys. We have got Lepidopterology. Hello. Hopefully that means a study in spiders, specifically the Black Widow. All right, we are going to get things rolling, gang. Let me show you, before we get started, what you're playing for. That's right. Again, we have prizes tonight. We have got... Oh, hey, Ms. Maria. Thanks for joining us. We've got this hat. We have a classic snapback baseball cap that is Black Widow themed. Has that nice... I need Lauren here for some hand modeling. Lauren has an illustrious past as a hand model. Yes, we have got this hat. We have also got, those of you on Instagram can see it, this tote bag. Those of you on Facebook and YouTube cannot see it. We're going to do this as carefully as we can and try and reset it. It only took me 5 minutes to get straight. This is the tote bag you are playing for. Classic drawstring. It's got a nice ventilated back in the back there, where most backs are. And you are also playing for... I don't want your toes hanging over the side like that. Okay, there we go. You are also playing for the buttons that I forgot to grab. You're playing for a stack of 4 buttons that are all Black Widow themed. With different characters on 3 of them, and then the logo on one. And did I mention it's totally free to play? You get all of this cool stuff, and it costs you literally nothing except for your time and your attention. So I think it's time we get things rolling. If you are on Facebook or YouTube and you guys want to chat, go ahead and throw it down into the comments. I can't see who's watching unless you comment something. Instagram, I can see you guys as you're joining. Hey, speak of the devil, there is Lauren. Hello, hello. I was just saying I needed some help doing some hand modeling or something. Yes, we are ready to go. If any of you have not played Vault of Knowledge before, I will run over the rules very quickly. They are very simple and difficult to get wrong. All you really need to know is that I am going to ask you a question. Once I do, you type your answer down in the comments and hit enter. Once you have entered your comment, the first answer you provide is the only answer I will accept. So be careful. If you throw out an answer and then suddenly realize you made a mistake, tough luck. You're going to have to wait until the next question to try and redeem yourself. It is first answer in counts, and other than that, that's pretty much it. We're going to see each other's answers, and we're going to be able to make fun of the wrong ones and copy off of the right ones. There are several questions. I think I have 2 of them tonight that are bonus points for first answer in. So even if we are copying off of each other's answers, there's a chance you can still grab that one. Yes. So other than that, you just need to know that you are supposed to be having fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. Do better. Okay? Thanks. Here we go. We've got a couple of different categories. Andrew Leitzer Art. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to Vault of Knowledge. We are doing Black Widow trivia tonight in preparation of the upcoming movie release. Let's, I think, get things rolling. First category, as always, is multiple choice, which means you have a 25% chance of getting to that. Hey, look at that. Browser lost connection. That's super fun. We're gonna key, it's back up. It's still going. It's back up. It's still going. We're gonna let's add back to the stream. Hey guys, thanks for sticking around while I figure that out. Cool. Now we are streaming once again. We have got. Oh, we still had audio. That's good. Thank you, McMahon. Let's see. Team Spider, Team Spider, trained in Russia, also fought Iron Guy. Team Don't Mention the War. I like that. Team Mention the War. All right. Here we go, gang. First question is, where did the music go? We're off to a great start. McMaw, let me know if the music is coming in too hot for YouTube. I appreciate the feedback. All right, gang. Let's hit it. First question. Which comic book series saw the first appearance of Natalia Romanova, or Natasha Romanoff, or Black Widow? Was it Iron Man? A, B, Incredible Hulk, C, Tales of Suspense, or D, Tales to Astonish? Once again, your question is, what comic book series saw the first appearance of Natalia Romanova, also known as Natasha Romanoff, also known as Black Widow? Was it A, Iron Man, B, Incredible Hulk, C, Tales of Suspense, or D, Tales to Astonish? Amp Girl, hello, thanks for joining. Black Widow's Ethan, thank you, Rob, I appreciate it. Freddie Michael McClays Schlenning says C. Hunter says C. Rock Rapster says C. We've got answers. McMogg says C. Brandon Cleckley says A. Hello, Brandon. Thanks for joining us over on Facebook. We've got a bunch of answers in the comments. We've got some C's. We've got some A's. The question one more time. Which comic series saw the first appearance of Natalia Romanova? A, Iron Man, B, Incredible Hulk, C, Tales of Suspense, or D, Tales to Astonish? Going once, going twice. The answer I was looking for was, Lauren says C, RPG User says C, Rock Rapster says C, and you're all right. C, that is the correct answer. Nicely done. Tales to Astonish was not the right answer. Tales of Suspense is the right answer. Congratulations to those that got that one right. Nicely done. Though we're just getting warmed up. That was the training wheel question. Now we're going to get things really started. Separate the Black Widow fans from the Black Widow stands, if you know what I'm saying. Which spider-themed gadget did Black Widow utilize in her earlier comic run? A, paralytic poison. B, spider webs. C, wall climbing gloves. Or D, enhanced vision glasses. Once again, what spider-themed gadget did Black Widow utilize in her Silver Age old school comic run? Was it A, paralytic poison, B, spider webs, C, wall climbing gloves, or D, enhanced vision glasses? Hello, Matt. Thanks for joining us, my friend. We are just doing our Black Widow trivia. Second question of the night is, which spider-themed gadget did Black Widow utilize in her earlier comics run? A, paralytic poison, B, spider webs, C, wall climbing gloves, or D, enhanced vision glasses. We've got answers rolling in. Hey, Pocket Buddies is here. Always good to see you, my friend. Thanks for swinging by. Let's see. Rob said 4. 100%. Oh, no, those were for last. This one. Yeah, all right. So we have got Hunter saying A, Rob saying 4, or A, I think. Lauren saying A, Hunter saying Brendan Michael McClay Schlenning says D. Pocket Buddy says yo. Rob says D. Miss Mari says A. RPG says A. Pocket Buddy says D. We have got a lot of different answers rolling in. I am seeing almost every letter in the comments. Let's see. We'll give it going once, going twice. Which spider-themed gadget? Hello, Freeze Miller. Which spider-themed gadget did Black Widow utilize in her earlier comics run? Not paralytic poison. Also, if you guys listen, poison is not really a gadget. But anyway, it was spider webs. The rockets, the wrist attachments, at one point shot out netting or webbing, and she's also utilized a sort of widow silk, where it's like a singular line that she has used to do things like that. So spider web is the answer I was looking for. Ha ha ha, na boo boo. All of you got it wrong. I think you guys said every answer but the correct answer, which just makes me giddy with excitement. I love to see it. All right, moving on. Moving on to question 3. Which superhero did Black Widow team up with for a short run from 1971 to 1975? It was in the title. It was blank and blank. One of those blanks was Black Widow in a run for 4 years in the early 70s. This is a major part of the backstory. I'm not getting super crazy specific. This is a major part of the backstory because she also was romantically involved with this person as well. Was it A, Daredevil, B, Hawkeye, C, Spider-Woman, or D, Iron Man? Giddy up, Caleb. Thank you, Rob. I am all giddied up. Once again, which superhero did Black Widow team up with for a short run from 1971 to 1975? A, Daredevil, B, Hawkeye, C, Spider-Woman, or D, Iron Man? McMog is saying A. We have got Hunter saying B. Brendan Michael McClay Schwenning says A. Rock Raptor says A. Lauren says A. We've got Kev Heads 1111. Hello. Thanks for joining us. I have got a water bottle from which I'm going to take a drink. All right. We have got a lot of interesting. Miss Marnie says F, which is, I think, less of a letter guess and more of a statement about your feelings towards the question. RPG says A. Miss Maria says D. The answer I was looking for was A, Daredevil. I figured I'd get a handful of you MCUers on that Hawkeye question, or on that Hawkeye answer. No, the answer I was looking for, although to be fair, I think Black Widow was romantically involved with Hawkeye. I don't know. No, the answer I was looking for, it was Daredevil and Black Widow. The writer of Daredevil at the time thought that it would make a very interesting dynamic, so decided to bring on Black Widow, who until then didn't have a particular series, it was usually just being involved in Avengers or in Shield or whatever it may be. And then finally got a title role, one of them being Daredevil and Black Widow. Then eventually the next writers didn't think they had great stuff to do, so they wrote it out. But that's your fun little fact. All right. You did mean F. I figured as much. All right. No, Hunter, you don't get a half point for that one because the question was not who did Black Widow date. The question was who did she team up with and share a title with. So I don't think I can give you the half point on that one. And you know how little I care about handing out half points. All right, moving on. That is the end of multiple choice. That means the training wheels are coming off. I am no longer going to give you an answer. I am just going to ask the question, and you all have to answer on your own behest, of your own behest. I don't think I'm using that word right, but if you say it confidently enough, it doesn't matter. Shakespeare made that word. All right, here we go. For what does, and I'll say it before I get here, bonus point for the first answer in. This is going to be another one someone might piggyback off of. Reminder, as soon as you hit enter, I accept the answer that you have put in. For what does SHIELD stand? Go! I know a lot of you watch the show. Well, that's not true. I know some of you might have watched the show. You guys have seen it in the movies. If you know the comics, what does SHIELD stand for? The organization, SHIELD. Bonus points for the first answer in. It has not popped up yet. Does anybody know? Looking for SHIELD. 6 words, possibly. Maybe there's an and, maybe there's a the. Who knows? What does the acronym SHIELD stand for? Fun little fact while you guys are writing all of that out. The difference, not everything that is abbreviated by letters is an acronym. Fun fact, and by fun I mean not fun at all. If you pronounce the word, it's an acronym. If you say the letters, it's an initialism. For example, FBI, initialism, not an acronym. However, SCUBA, yes, an acronym. Fun little fact for you. So SHIELD is an acronym, not an initialism. Does anybody have it? Once again, for what does SHIELD stand? What are the words that SHIELD stands for? Does anybody have my answer? Are you all just taking a long time to type them all out? I know it's a lot of words. We do have one answer in over on YouTube. Different expansion in the comics, but I forget all of the words. All right, McMog. Yeah, we'll say according to the MCU, the current primarily established acronyms. I know it's been, I think, several different things in the past. Does anybody have the answer over on? Oh wow, I just didn't scroll down. You guys were answering. Not a clue. Lauren says Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. RPG Loser says Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. Rob says Superhero Intelligence Espionage Law Defense. I like that one. Lauren likes Rob's better as well. Homeland is in it, says Miss Maria. I'll give you a 1/6 of a point for that one. Pocket Buddies, Strategic Intellectual Enforcement Logistics Division. Kev says Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. Dean says Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. Miss Maria said that would be a 6 of a point if I'm right. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yes, and so did McMog. Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. Everybody who said that got a point. Congratulations, nicely done. Ian McMog was the first one in, so you get double points on that one. Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. I think the best response to that ever was in, I think, the first Avengers. I think it was the first Avengers movie. I think it was it was Iron Man. I think Coulson said it's Iron Man, said Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement Logistics Division, and his response was, wow, it sounds like somebody really wanted your name to spell SHIELD. So yeah, it sort of painfully spells SHIELD. Congratulations to those that got that one right. Moving on, what color is Natasha's hair in her debut comic book appearance? What color is Natasha's hair in her original comic book debut. Since we do not have, I'll tell you guys right now, we do not have an ungoogleable question tonight. For the regulars, I know you're thinking, oh no, we won't get the patented no cheating speech. Don't worry, hon. Don't worry, babe. I got you. I got it right here. So, this game, the way it's designed and formatted, means I have no control over whether or not y'all are just typing in these questions into Google and writing out the answers. I know you can do that. I know you could do that, and you have the ability to do that. But I know that you're not doing that, because that would just suck out all of the fun from this whole thing, right? And I know you guys wouldn't come here, give me your time and your energy and your attention just to try and show off to a bunch of strangers online that you can type faster than them. I know you're not doing that, so I don't have to say anything about don't look up the answers. That feels like it would be insulting for me to even say to you guys. So I'm not going to say that, okay? Cool. Let's continue on with the game. Red, it's black, do the look, pocket buddies. I don't need to do the look, do I? You know the look, right? Right? All right, here we go. We've got answers rolling in. Pocket Buddy says black. Hunter says blonde. And goes, oh. Brendan Michael McClay Schlenning says black. Kevhead says black. Miss Maria says black. Rock says red. Lauren says, I think it's black. Yeah. Pavlov has joined us. Hello. Thanks for swinging by. RPG Loser says black. Pocket Buddy says yes. We have got two messages above. Oh yeah, that's that. Original hair color black, says McMog. Black is the correct answer. Let me check my notes actually before I say that. Yes, black is the correct answer. Originally short black hair, and then I think like a decade later got a revamped look and was different colored hair. I think than red. I don't know. I'm not super well versed. All right. Pablo, good to have you here, my friend. Thank you for giving us your time and attention. By us, I mean me. That's all I care. All right, gang. What is the first super team that Black Widow is the leader of? And this is not, like Lauren suggested earlier today, this is not one of my patented muahaha, I got you trick questions. She actually has led super teams, a handful of them. What was the first one, though? What was the first superhero team that Black Widow was the leader of? Does anybody have an answer for me? I don't know, because you haven't told me yet. Once again, if anybody is just joining us or has just joined us, hey, how's it going? We're playing some live trivia. It does not cost a thing to play, and surprisingly, we have prizes tonight. You are going to win, if you come in first place, a hat, a solid snapback Black Widow Marvel hat. You are also going to receive this tote bag. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can see just sort of the top of it. I'm afraid to move it because I think everything will fall. I think I really lucked out that I successfully did it at all the first time. Justice League says Pocket Buddies. Hunter says Scarlett Johansson. Yes, the team of Scarlett Johansson led by Black Widow. Rock Rapture says the Spiders. We have got no answers over here. If you are watching on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, all you need to do to play is type in an answer. You do not need to have been here from the start. You can join at any time during the game. If you think you know any of the answers, just throw a comment down that says what it is. If you don't want me to read out your name with the comments, just give me a little team name and then your answer. Simple as that. Lauren says champions, right? Lauren, every one of your answers has been a question to me. You're using loopholes, and I see what you're doing. Technically, if you get it wrong, you weren't answering. You were just asking me, and I see what you're doing. You can't ask me if champions is right. I'm asking you if champions is right. All right, champions is right. That's the answer I was looking for. Nicely done, Lauren. The only person that got that one right. Feel dirty saying something DC was a joke. Yeah, Pocket Buddies. The Marvel execs are watching this right now, and you just got us in some pretty hot water. We don't talk about them during the show. It's all Marvel, all time. That's all we ever talk about, because it's marvelous. I don't know, that was nothing. All right. Loose Sutures has joined us. That is something you should probably take a look at. But in the meantime, here's some nerdy trivia. Let's keep going. Here we go. What is the first MCU movie to debut Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow? Where is the first appearance? And I'm not trying to get you with Black Widow versus Natasha. I'm using them for the rest of the day. I'm using them interchangeably. If I say Black Widow, I mean Scarlett Johansson's Natasha Romanoff, Natalia Romanova. Except for the times when I was talking about the character and not Scarlett Johansson. Those are exclusive, but not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. All right. We've got an answer. Hunter says Iron Man. Talk Buddy says Iron Man. Miss Mario says Iron Man. We have got nothing over here. What movie? What is the title of the movie that first saw the MCU movie that first saw Scarlett Johansson's Natalia Romanova? Lauren says Iron Man 2, the only positive thing in that movie. Okay, Sam Rockwell is all I'll say. I know the movie itself is iffy, but your boy Sam Rockwell can do no wrong and was a delightfully snide and irritating bad villain for that movie. So I will say I cannot in good conscience say anything bad about Sam Rockwell's performance. But yeah, other than that, the movie didn't have a whole lot going for it. All right. Fairly sure she did not appear in the original. Yes, McMogg saying Iron Man 2. Hunter is saying facts to Lauren. RPG Loser, the other half of Team Don't Mention the War. Iron Man 2. The answer I was looking for, so sad, too bad to those that said Iron Man. It was Iron Man 2. She is not in the first Iron Man movie. The only person by way of assistant that we see is Pepper at the time, who is his personal assistant for the company. But no appearance in Iron Man 1. It was Iron Man 2 when he's boxing with Happy and drinking his nasty sludge from a water bottle with his weird sleeveless hoodie on, where he makes some remarks about her looks. Real classic. All right, final question. This is the last question. I didn't have any figures or any fun stuff like that to show you guys. So it's just been down to the wire questions tonight. And this is the final one. This one is going to be a doozy, because you are going to have the potential for a lot of points. However, that means that I am going to have to be reading a lot of things out loud. So just get ready. I hope you guys are ready for the sound of my voice. I'll bring it down just a little bit so you can cut down the echo slightly, and you might be able to bear it a little bit longer. What we are going to be doing is 1 point per. I want you to list every MCU movie that has Black Widow in it. I know, it's a big one. But that means you have the potential for a lot of points. This could put somebody who is in dead last right in the first place seat. We are going to do 1 point per. I will not tell you how many answers I am expecting. Put it all in one block. One answer. Write everything out. Hit enter. That will be your final answer for the night. As they come in, I will just be reading all of them out, but I will try and wait until there's a good chunk of them in there so that I'm not narrating one person's answers to another person who is writing them out. But yeah, this is going to be a big one. Write every MCU movie that has had Black Widow in it. I will say yes, end credit scenes count. Every single one. Hunter, yes. Scarlett Johansson. That is Black Widow, yes. I am going to take a drink while you all compile your answers. Rock said arachnophobia. First one, solid. All right, give me every MCU movie that has Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow in it. I will take this moment to show you off the merch one more time, or show off the merch to you. We've got a nice snapback Black Widow cap. Let me get that right up there for y'all, and then for y'all. Then we have got, now I will hazard this again. You are also competing for a tote bag with nice mesh window in the back for, all of your small animals to be able to look out, and so that your books don't get too hot. I think it's very useful if you're using it as a gym bag to help you aerate some of your clothing and leave a nice trail of musk behind you. That way, if you become kidnapped, your dog will be able to find you more easily. All of these are great features of this amazing bag, which can be yours for the low, low price of getting this answer right. My monster's second answer is Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders of Mars. I would like to see you come up with as many spider movies as you can, Rob. I'll give you a quarter point for each one. If you can just throw out if it has spider in the title or if a spider is a major plot point. All right, we've got an answer. Yes, I will say not including Black Widow because the movie has not been released yet. But if you say it, you don't lose that. All right. We've got an answer from Ian McMaw. Everyone else over on Instagram is still typing them out. Yes, I will say, while you guys are writing all of those out, I don't know if you have heard, I don't know if you've seen the news, but Vault of Midnight just turned 25. We just celebrated our quarter centennial anniversary, and to celebrate, we are doing some really cool stuff. We are going to do our first ever, and possibly first annual, VomCon. We are doing the Vault of Midnight digital convention. It is going to be all day, noon to 6 p.m. on Saturday, the 31st of this month. The first was our official anniversary, and we are celebrating all month long, capping it off with this amazing event, completely free to attend. Does not cost a thing, and here's what it's going to include. We are going to have panels. We've got 2 different panels set up. The first is going to be the 2 owners and operators and founders of Vault of Midnight, Curtis and Steve, are going to be talking about 25 years in the industry and just their life, their history, how Vault came to be. They're going to pull out some really cool old images, old like Polaroids of the original shops. It's going to be really cool through all the different locations we've been at and to growing into 3 different locations. We're also going to have cosplay contests for both youth and adults. Those will be running on social media the full week leading up to the event, with the voting happening on the day and winners being announced. We are also going to have a day-long drawing jam on our Discord server that will be hosted in popcorn style by various local artists. I say local, but really we're taking any real artists, anybody who is interested, anybody who would like to be involved. So there's going to be a lot of very cool artists with their shops in Artist Alley, and they're also going to be hosting and doing a draw-along / Q&A session throughout the day. And also, did I mention a panel of industry professionals, writers, artists, publishers in the comics industry right now are all giving us some of their time. They are committing and devoting us, volunteering some of their time to us to discuss their life in the industry. They're going to talk about their past, big moments, what brought them to comics, some of their experiences, and it's going to be really cool sharing of perspectives. And the whole thing is going to cap with, I don't know, the whole thing, no cap. The whole thing is going to end with yours truly hosting a special 25th anniversary Vault of Knowledge, spanning the last 25 years of nerddom, and it's going to be super cool. And did I mention it's free? You do want to buy a ticket, though. Tickets will get you access to our Discord server, and that is where all of the festivities are going to be taking place. Everything except for the panels. The panels will be streamed just like Vault of Knowledge to Facebook and Instagram, and then we'll upload them onto Instagram TV. So wherever you are on social media, you'll be able to participate all day. If you do want to get your ticket, it is going to be helpful to get you that Discord. Anyway, let's see all these answers. We've got, and this is for Caleb grading this all after the fact. We've got Rock Raps coming out 8-Legged Freaks, of course, a classic. RPG says Iron Man 2, Avengers 2, Endgame, Captain Marvel. HT Cash Hunter says Iron Man 2, Winter Soldier, Avengers 1, Age of Ultron, Endgame Part 1 and 2, Captain America. RPG Loser says, damn. Pocket Buddy says Iron Man 2, Avengers, Avengers Endgame, Avengers Age of Ultron, Avengers Infinity War, Captain Marvel, Winter Soldier. RPG accidentally hit enter. Rock Roger says Charlotte's Web. Nice. Lauren, Iron Man 2, Avengers, Age of Ultron, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, Endgame, Captain Marvel. Rock Raptor says Tarantula, an old corny classic. I would expect nothing else to do. Slight Dice and Ben Reese have joined us just in time for the final question of trivia. If you want to throw out every movie that Black Widow has been in the MCU, go ahead and do it now. Black Widow says I Am McMahon coming soon. Iron Man 2, Captain America, Civil War, The Avengers, first one, Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and Endgame, and the bonus scene in Captain Marvel. And forgot Spider-Pig and Friends. Yeah, of course. All right, looks like we've gotten all the answers. And here is what I was looking for. Hang on 1 second. There's a different thing, totally unrelated, that I just remembered. I have to look up the temperature at which eggs become hard boiled. That's all I'm looking up right now, and has nothing to do with the game or something that I didn't fact check during, because that's not who I am, and that's not what I'm about. Not now, not ever. Okay, yep. The answers I was looking for in order: Iron Man 2, The Avengers, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Avengers Age of Ultron, Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and the post-credit scene of Captain Marvel. If you said all of those, you got them right. If you said any of those, you got the point. Nicely done, and congratulations. I think it was pretty much everything but what? Everything but Black Panther and that might be it. Yeah, anyway, nicely done to those that got it right. You could have gotten up to 8 points on that question. Congratulations if you did. I think I counted 3, maybe 4 of you that got every single one of those right. Congratulations. That brings our game to an end. The winner will be announced next week at the very beginning of the game. You will be able to get your prize at whichever Vault of Midnight location is nearest you, whether it be Grand Rapids, Detroit, or Ann Arbor. We will ship these over to that location, and you will be able to swing through and pick it up. We will announce it first thing, beginning of the game, and it'll be a lot of fun. It is fun every week, so tune in next week. Otherwise, thanks for coming by. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the representatives that reach out to us from Marvel. Thank you to Dallas Lashbrook, our point man, for giving us some of the cool swag that we got a chance to give away. So thank you guys for coming out. That is everything. That's it. That's all I got. Get out of here. Go. You're the best. I love you.